Alright, I believe I'm going to go ahead and play through this branch over here, which actually for all of the remaining endings we don't need, but just for completeness' sake, we're going to go through, well, no, what we're going to do is we're going to go through yeah. Wait, no, hold on. Actually, how does that work? Alright. I'm gonna try something here. It's telling... Let's see. I can go through door 4, door 8, door 6. So I would do 4, 8. How do I get back over to 6? Alright, well, hey, you know, let's find out. Let's do this. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and go back to the choice between door 4 or door 5 early in the game, and see where that takes us.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We're gonna... We already heard all this in the first playthrough. Let's get to the new content. What would our digital route be? Let's see, 11 and 11, 22, that would be 4. We're going to take off that and go through door 4.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna leave it on this. He watched the other 4 walk toward the door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. Before long they had reached door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel off of the red.
Now then.
Ace grabbed the lever, his face tight with determination, and he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions.
Be careful.
As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open the mouth of a great hungry beast.
So horrible.
Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problems. His blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of red blood.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
The 3 remaining steeled themselves and stepped through the door. Door 5 swung shut, closing with a heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companion scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything?
Please
say
say
something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Jin's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was Seven.
There it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta...
The beeping stopped.
Sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Jinpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
It heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yes, we're fine.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
Roger
Will do.
that.
Jinpei and the others left door 5 and headed toward door 4.
Now it's our turn. I'll go first.
Stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. 4 asterisks appeared on the screen. Jinpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Jinpei nodded to them and turned back toward the red.
Alright. Let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever.
Run!
4 of them leapt through the door together. The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist. The center of each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash.
Down.
The detonator countdown had begun. In the long moment that each of them spent staring at their wrists. The number door behind them closed, the sound of metal on metal reverberating down the hallway.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
Began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. Woo. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken the time to think, they would have likely discerned that the doors led to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Jinpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck! We don't
Yeah.
have time to count.
Jinpei ran to the nearest
Just
door,
need to open them all.
grabbed the knob and shook it hard. It won't open. It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Jinpei turned around to find another door and saw that his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
Jin was the last to speak. Jinpei looked in her direction. His eyes caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red
There
blinking
it
light.
is! At the end of the hallway. Run!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa Lotus and June, pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
Figured nearly a minute had passed already since the door had been closed. That was true. Urgency foremost in all of their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
Jinpei grabbed a hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner
Come
panel.
on, everyone!
The other 3 quickly followed suit. The grunt Santa yanked the lever downward. Nerve-wracking.
Looks like it stopped.
His hands beginning to steady, Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the 4 companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
You can see a heavy-looking set of double doors. So near the walls of the hallway on either side of the larger door were two smaller ones.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open.
Nope. Many times did he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Or perhaps he corrected himself. More a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding and refused to allow Junpei, or anyone else, passage.
A keyhole.
Now that is Mars. Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in brass.
What's this mark? Mail?
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it, and stared at it for a moment in confusion. It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He had gone to check the other doors. Eventually he reached the last of them and jogged back. It took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
So, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the larger double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved to the other door. They made it through the numbered doors alive. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3!
Such drama. In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. They probably found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as he threw open his door. They turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa.
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did.
Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
Okay, why didn't you expect that? I don't know. 1 second.
It was so easy.
Lois's calm voice broke into their thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
No. As she headed for room 93, Lotus continued.
Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here.
Yes.
Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Seek a way out. Alright. 1 second. Alright, we're in a suite. With a sitting area, a hallway, a toilet, a shower, and a bedroom. That base looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Hehehe. Interesting. Jeffrey, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. You think maybe you could look around here a little more before you go? There's a lot for me to do here all by myself. It's kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It's kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. I mean, I can see the elephant sucking on a human's brain. Get some wings, but yeah. I think it looks like these are legs. Maybe this is a dog's face or something. Black and white design. Looks like there's a room on the right side of this picture. Alright, hey. Oh hell, that's a shower curtain. I like how we stepped through this door and we're standing in the shower. It's a shower head. Feels dry too, that probably means no one has used it in a long time. Shower curtains, huh? Let's try closing it. I can see the full expanse of the shower curtain. It's all in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing suspicious. It's a normal old shower curtain. A narrow shower. I'm standing in it with June. This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Very well. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. They've all got geometric shapes on them. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I use the shower once, so I know. Junpei, please tell me you've used the shower more than once. That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. Nothing special about it. Alright, what do we got here? Collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Matches. Search those matches. And then up at June.
Yeah. How's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yep.
Yes, I'm fine.
June certainly looked
Let me see
fine.
your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, I guess I am.
June blushed and giggled.
By the way, Jumpy,
Hmm?
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Day.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. Such a weird thing to say.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
That is true.
could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
Damn it, June. Junpei's heart stumbled over itself.
You want to know?
You have to admit, he was a little
Don't
curious.
worry.
Smiled at him.
Only 18. Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Damn. One second. Just checking the message I just received. Okay, cool. Alright, carrying on. June looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant.
I see.
Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Get my daily sneeze out of the way. Alright.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder.
June nodded, and for a few moments she had to look far away. Had the faraway look of someone deep in thought.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
Really?
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Junpei went back to searching and feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. Alright. Junpei, what are you doing? You don't have time to be relaxing on the sofa. It's a round wooden table. Display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Nothing in this guy. Alright, we got stuff in here. Lights. That's light. Is it a painting? Is it a map? Looks like a map of the ship's interior. This is a great find. It'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Impossible to use the map screen. Slid into his pocket. Alright.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is
A replica.
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Yeah, they're a load of crap.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
Tact was not one of Junpei's many better qualities.
What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
Oh, really?
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Really? Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths.
Oh, really?
Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
So Connie's voice actress is the same actress who voiced the Kanamine in Persona 4 Dancing All Night, so it's weird to hear her voice come out of Akane, because I'm used to her, how she is in that game.
That's right!
June's eyes had lit up with excitement like a child with a new toy.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true!
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah?
Where your body turns into some kind of wax, huh? That is something I have never
The
heard
fat
of.
in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification.
Saponification.
That's not what it was.
They're just throwing vocabulary words at you left and right in this game. Saponification, prosopagnosia, yeah.
huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that She was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah.
Jun and Junpei talked a little more and then went back to their investigation. But even as they did, his mind went back to what she told
Ice
him.
that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt, like he'd eaten his ice cream too fast. Alright. This bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat will feel dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Whoa! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working on the picture. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. Wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. Light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. There's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Man, is her fever back? Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I still think it's a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? A bed frame. Don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking about? Sure, that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. It's light. Thanks to it, we can see. It's the mirror for this dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Ah, forget it, Jumpy. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. Hey, dresser key. Wait a second. Alright. Sure. Leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. It's a valuable vase. Empty though. Maybe a room on the left side of the vase. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. A tile with a black and white pattern on it. Candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Oh, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look really expensive. Wanna take a look? Shit, it's not opening. Alright, you grab that side of the table and I'll get the other. Let's smash this bitch open. I think it's gonna work. That looks like tempered glass. I don't think throwing a table out is gonna break it. Oops. Door for the display place. Lotus is tempered glass, I guess that means it's hard to break. Alright. Hey, check this out. This is a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. It's a round wooden table. Yeah, we already looked at that. It's a shower now. Sure, but no water comes out. Oh look, Junpei. There's a mushroom growing out of the wall. Nah, that's a shower head. Doesn't have a shower curtain. This room? Well, there are shower curtains in the bathroom that June was checking out. You're saying this bathroom doesn't have any? Yeah, that's right. There's probably a reason why. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. The tank's empty too. Some toilet paper. We've got 2 rolls, I guess. It's pretty dark. Don't you have something that'll give it some light? Alright, I guess we're gonna combine. Alright. Awesome with the light from the candle moving to look around, but it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you sit on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it wouldn't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. Dresser drawer, it's locked. There's a candle on the bottom of the dresser. Damn straight, nothing weird about it though. Alright. Dresser key. It worked. Hey, a plate. Nothing else beside the tile though. It's a light, man. You figure that on your own. Hard to tell if it's burnt out or not. Because now that we have the candle, I guess it really doesn't matter that much anymore. Hey Junpei, it's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you alright? Oh, don't give me that, come on. A cupboard in a bedroom can only mean there's a safe in there. Really? Damn, there's nothing in here. I mean, all worked up for nothing. Bottle full of water. I don't think we're gonna need this for anything. Hey, a curtain. Another blanket. Nope, nothing suspicious here. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. Pile of pillows. Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. Huh? What the hell? Just got darker all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out? We should go see. Candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The candlestick looks kind of weird. Yeah, you're right. It's all bumpy. Candlestick key. Alright. Glass door in a display case. It's locked tight. I can't get it open. A key. Key, huh? Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get the candlestick key. Did anything? Yes, it opened. Alright, but that should open. Yeah, I get that.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Alright, yeah, Santa, what's up? Santa had shown up out of nowhere and gave Junpei a small start.
Take this.
Santa pulled something out of his pocket.
Bookmark.
looked like a bookmark. It had a 4-leaf clover on it.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
It's gonna give him a wry smile.
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but...
Junpei tried to figure out how best to phrase what he
What
wanted to
does a
say.
bookmark have to do with any of that?
Santa scratched the back of his ear and looked awkward.
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Junpei looked at the bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Okay, well, alright.
The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
Weird. You're a weirdo. Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands. What do you want to do? I mean, I'm pretty sure I want to take it. Decided to take it. After all, why shouldn't he?
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
He shoved the thing into his pocket.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny.
What had happened to Santa? Junpei wondered. How had he become such a bitter person? For a moment, they looked at each other.
That's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. This is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy.
Are you?
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number.
Half-ass?
Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
Santa's explanation made no sense. Junpei was even more confused than
You
before.
play?
play?
You mean like gambling?
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
Video games, musical instrument, the stock market, I guess, based off the other answer.
In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros. They call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
Santa blinked, utterly stunned. Then he began to laugh.
Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the Nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
Baccarat. Really, she'd been
And of
listening.
course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
Really?
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
What did Zero say?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
Oops.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the Nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with one horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on.
Octa.
And of course, the prefix for 8 is octa, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
Lotus nodded again.
there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
Somewhere far away, Jinpei heard the creak of a stressed metal. It almost like they were laughing at, or the sad, desperate scream of a pig headed to the slaughterhouse. Oh, lovely imagery. Alright. Alright, curtain, huh? Yeah. Shower curtain, huh? Let's put it up. It's pretty obvious people. Someone's really dedicated. Well, hold this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one being spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, I don't know, home invasion fantasies? Home invasion? Interesting, I see. You two are real idiots, you know that? This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered with square tiles. Try spreading the curtains. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what the tile is. It looks like it's 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. White tile, 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. Let's have a close look, shall we? I think it's right here. Nope. He's not budging. Well, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's another bathroom. What's up? You going back to already? Well, I can't just leave Jin there by herself. What do you think, you're a knight or protector or something? I mean, in some ways. You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Alright. Nope. Nope. Now we. There we go. Yes. I did it. Picture complete. And there goes the frame. What is this? I mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something. Let's take a look. I think there's something inside. It's the Mars key. Whoa. Some of those Mars symbols. Go at the end of the hallway. Has the same symbol engraved on the keyhole. Guess we can use this key to get through the door. Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and then looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Sin had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Have you?
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Sin put his hands on his head, as though he were in great pain. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Lotus did not look pleased.
Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Really? Sin suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture they'd all been looking at. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examining this one.
What do you think this picture looks like?
Sin answered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
A Funyarinpa. Funyarinpa.
A Funyarinpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. Here and here.
Parts of the picture that looked exactly like the other parts. 3 seconds of silence. Lotus looked at Junpei.
What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarinpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarinpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Another 3 seconds of awkward silence went by. Lotus opened her mouth as she shook.
Hey, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog. See? Like this.
She points at the part of the picture, and eventually a dog took shape in them. Yeah. Yep. No, I mean, I get it. It was a dog. Sam also knows.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Lotus nodded and began to speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
Okay.
They took 2 similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify initially, but once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These 2 pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects. Roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the 2 pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were nearly possessed, and there was something manic in her manner. Santa took an involuntary step backward. Junpei didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes.
Wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking
Morphogenetic
about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer... then that information will pass through the field.
Psych!
Her manner suddenly shifted and Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
Really? Why is that now?
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen.
Really? Okay, hold on.
But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Sure.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Is it just pseudoscience? Really?
Oh, okay, right.
Sam and Lotus laughed and gave one another a jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
The more I thought about it, the more his head hurt. You guys head to the door. Roger that. Hey Jumpy, where are you going? I was gonna get you. I know, Santa told me. Come on, let's go. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Junpei. You guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. I found it. They step through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Junpei, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked around their surroundings. Short distance away, a metal gate extended across the width of the hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream here and we'll pick this up next time. Alright, take care. See y'all later.